This is just a quick video to show you how to put a book cover on a textbook. So I happen to be using the shiny paper in this case, and then the rough side on the other side, which is what you'd want to do if you're using the shiny stuff. Most of the paper, though, has both sides that are rough. So the width of the paper is perfect. So what we're going to do is cut out, make sure that we have enough so that we can fold both ends, both edges. We want to be able to fold them up so that we have no raw edges left. So if you look, my book is just over 11 inches, and I cut my paper so that it's 16.5 inches. So not quite 8 inches extra, but that's fine because we only have to have enough just to fold it under. So I made sure to put the book right in the middle so that I had the same amount on each end. And I'm just going to fold it up and put a crease right there along my book so that I know exactly where to fold it when it comes time to fold. So I'm going to remove the book and fold the rest of the paper. And you can see I have it on both ends. So the whole paper has been folded along what I determined to be the appropriate length for my book. I'm just going to double check to make sure I have just a tiny bit left over on each side of my book because I don't want the paper to be short. I would rather be a little bit over. So when I actually folded this, I had to take it out and refold it just a little bit wider so that I would have that extra little lip. Once you've done that, you're going to position the book so that you have we're going to find the center of this paper, and we're going to put the book right into the center. So the easiest way to do that is to just fold the paper in half. So you see I just took one end and I folded it over so it met the other side. I'm not absolutely perfect on that side, but that's fine. We're just trying to get the general center because now when we open it back up, we have a crease that will tell us where we need to put the center of the back of the spine of the book. So here I've placed the book, and the spine is about 1 inch or so, and so I put the book about 1/2 inch away from the fold so that center fold will actually line up to the halfway point on the spine. So I've taken it and folded it over, and I can tell that I'm pretty close to halfway because you can see that the two ends, the two edges again meet. Well, now I need to figure out where to fold it, but I'm just going to crease it because my book is under there. I'm just going to lay my hands along this edge and give myself a nice little crease, and I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom of the book. So now comes the tricky part, but it's really not too difficult. What we're going to try to do is turn this and allow it to cover the book cover so that this book panel, the front cover of the book, is going to go in between this flap and the full paper. So I'm just going to turn it and slide it in so it's inside that sleeve. So now that I have the cover inside the sleeve, so it's the sleeve, it allows me to perfectly lay it on the book. I need to pull it all the way till I get to my crease. Well, my crease is way down here, and so I have still quite a bit more to pull onto my book before I can go onto the other side. So once I've managed to get it down to the crease, when I close the book, it's a nice smooth surface, and I want to make sure it's nice and tight before I do the next side. So I'm just going to push the book into the paper so that it fits it nice and tightly. We want it to fit tightly when the book is closed because the paper will actually be longer that way than if we had it when the book is open. So once we've got this side, we're just going to flip the book over and do the same with the other side, turning it and sliding the back cover into the sleeve. So here I've slipped the back cover so that it's on the crease again, just like I had done to the front cover. And when I close the book, my paper should be nice and tight. So now the whole book is nice and tight. The last thing that we have to do is we're just going to tape these edges right here so that they don't. Now that you have your book cover all done, the beauty of this is that you can write on this cover. It helps protect the book a little bit, but it also gives me a writing surface to take a few notes. All right, have a great day.